I'm sorry, I'm trying to do very good, very good. Hello everybody, welcome in Movie Duo. Today I will be reviewing for you Materialists, and I'm Bart, and my lovely co-host Anya. She clearly doesn't care about any material things. So let's jump to the review. Materialist, the price of love and the weight of longing. Materialist is the new film from the director Celine Song, who made her debut 2 years ago with highly acclaimed Past Lives. And now she's on a journey of human connections, because her new film, Materialist, is simple but yet profound. In a way, it has a very important question to answer: what it cost to feel. The main theme of Materialist is love. Love that in today's world feels transactional. Sometimes this transaction is financial, but most of the times this transaction is existential. It's about to belong and to be wanted, to want someone and to feel, to love. This longing, these feelings, they have one thing in common. It's a risk, it's a choice, it's a compromise, it's a sacrifice. The price of these feelings sometimes is more than money. And Celine Song put her gaze on that word. She's taking us on that journey to show what means to find a love, what means to feel, what means to be wanted, to find a partner, to find someone to share life with. Just a small alert, in the upcoming minute or two I will be talking about something what happens in the movie, so if you haven't watched it yet and you plan to watch it, just skip it till you will see the safe sign to carry on with the review. We all perhaps remember the famous love quotes from Interstellar, when Brand says, "Love is the one thing that transcends time and space." Maybe some of you know the quote from Gone in the Wind, when Reed Butler says, "You're throwing away your happiness with both hands and reaching out for something that will never make you happy." Or just simple quote from Jerry Maguire, when Jerry says, "You complete me." Celine Song also adds interesting quote to these classics, when Lucy says, "I don't like you because you are rich," and Harry asks, "Why you like me?" She responds, "I like you because you make me feel valuable." And it clearly, in the film, noticeable that there is this important attempt to answer the question, what means to feel valuable, what basically means and how much cost to be wanted and to be loved, to feel this value in the partnership. The cast is strong. We have Dakota Johnson, who plays Lucy. We have Chris Evans, who plays her ex, John. And we have Pedro Pascal, who plays Harry. The story might seem to be simple, yet it's not. People are problematic, people have their desires, their wants, wishful thinking. And Lucy, our main character, is playing matchmaker, who needs to find for her clients love of their life. And this is not an easy thing to do, especially for the clients who are sometimes completely out of reality, out of touch with what they want, what they desire, what they wish to find. Apart from Dakota Johnson, in the film we have Chris Evans, who plays John. He's ex-partner of Lucy. He's excellent guy. He's, I would say, 10 out of 10, but in very different way. Because we have another 10 out of 10, which is Harry. Rich, good looking guy who is basically a perfect candidate for the clients of Lucy. She even named him a unicorn. John, from the other side, like I said, is 10 out of 10, but he is 10 out of 10 when it comes to emotional way, when it comes to all what is important on the feelings side of the relationship. He cares, he listens, he is completely in love with Lucy. The movie moves between romantic comedy and drama. I would say it's a very quiet drama. This film has a bit of slow pace, and it doesn't make the film bad, but I think this kind of lack of balance is the only thing I would say is on a minus side. I think there was, or it feels like at least, there was not a clear decision in which direction to go with the film. I don't know if that was intentional or not, if Celine Song really wanted to make it that way, or she couldn't decide if she wants to make this film lighter, adding some romantic or comedy elements, and yet she wanted to put this dramatic tone about the relationships and looking for the perfect partner. So the movie navigates in this area of wealth and money as a main point of the decision about someone's future, about the decision what to choose. Should you choose comfort, stability that money and wealth can provide, or should you choose uncertain future, possibly even in poverty, but with the partner that will give you the intimacy, conversations, listening, support, emotional support, and who loves you no matter what, where there is no basically price tag on the feelings. And I think that's what was in Celine Song making our decision to show to us, to make us decide what is important for us, what kind of future you would choose for yourself. And I have to say that when I was watching this film for around 30-40 minutes, I quite disliked it. I was even on my way to thinking, oh, okay, I will walk out from the cinema being quite disappointed. And what changed my mind was Chris Evans and his character. I think he is the hidden gem of this film. He carries the film, in my opinion, on his shoulder. Even though Lucy is the main character and Pedro Pascal, who plays Harry, he feels more like a second plan, like support actor who is quite popular and it's good to have him in the film, but yet he doesn't bring any impact to the story. I really think that the Chris Evans and John and the relationship and his affection to Lucy, his dedication and love, it's what makes this film beautiful. It's basically a proof of fairy tale. Fairy tale that it's trying to challenge reality, but still stay as a fantasy. And in my opinion, that is what works for this film very well. So my score is grade B. 4 out of 5 or 8 out of 10. I really highly recommend to watch this film. So I hope that if you're not sure if you like to give a go to this film, this review helped you make that decision. And please in the comments let me know if you are team Harry or like me, team John. Thank you guys again for listening and watching this review. I hope you enjoy. If you like it, please click a like, subscribe, and see you next time. And I'm sure Anya will appreciate your likes too. Anya, how many pounds you would like to give to Materialists? Yes? 5?